Principles of patent. Welcome, sir.
Thank you for the nice introduction. So, time is now 2:34. So, I'll take 10 to 15 minutes. No, because we want to give more time to our guest today, and we want. This is a fundamental. I will share the slides. So, I don't have any problem. I can share the slides. So, if it is not possible to take notes, it is also already in the YouTube, and also it is camera YouTube. So it is already going to be in YouTube. You can refer anytime, and slides will be shared in the WhatsApp group. So I hope it's fine now. So we are going to see innovation. So there are next slide, please. So Institution Innovation Council, hopefully the colleges which you are representing, you are coming from, they also have this council. Around India, there are more than 6,000 councils out there. So we work under Ministry of Education and All India Council of Technical Education. So last 6 years, this is the 6th year we are working. The idea is to implement innovation in academic institutions. It is anymore not possible just to mug up and reproduce and get the marks. It is no more useful. So we want innovation in academic field. That is the idea. Yeah. That is the idea. We are doing that. That is a we want to give it. We want to ask our students to practice it. Innovation is very important. Okay. So the first slide will be types of IPR. I can start with maybe. So types of IPR, patent is going to be there, copyright is going to be there, then trademark is going to be there, geographic indication is there, trade secret is there, then also plant variety is there, and farmers' rights is there, and also industrial inventions are there. There are 8 different types are there which we are going to see. So among that, patent, we are going to talk about the patent because patent is a technical one. So otherwise, we can say if you have an invention that need to be protected before you publish. The point I hope you are getting it. If you have an invention, that please protect it by filing a patent or appropriate IPR, then publish it. That's a point I would like to put before you. Okay. Slide. Arun, slide. Just a moment. Slide. Okay. Still, he is doing. I don't know how many of you have WhatsApp group. Do you have a link there? I sent a link 2 days before. That you are going to do IPR certificates before we share the slides. All of you can take your phone, just register it. It will take only 2 to 3 minutes to complete it. I have sent. You will get a certificate before you leave this conference. In the group, I posted a link where World Intellectual Property Organization they are giving, from Switzerland, they are giving online certificate, distance e-learning, and it's a free of cost. Some of the courses are paid one. You can do only the free of cost courses. One is a patent cooperation treaty. I don't know what you will understand what is PCT. PCT means when you are filing a patent, whichever country it belongs, the invention you have carried out, you should first file in the country. Then you can directly file your invention to another country. There is another way, you can go through the PCT, Patent Cooperation Treaty. Through Switzerland you can go. That is our World Intellectual Property Organization. This is not head office, this is only a connecting office. That's a point I would like to mention here. So if you do this certificate, you will get the knowledge and you will get a certificate. This is one of the courses, particularly those who are working in a medical field or biomedical field, science. It's very good because medical innovation technologies certificate is there. This is signed by World Health Organization, World Trade Organization, World Intellectual Property Organization, Switzerland. 3 organizations they sign and they give it. So they will have give a 60-page document. In the 60-page document, it's an open exam. You can even keep your material with you, and you have to answer. It will be only 20 minutes. If you get more than 70% mark, you will get. So I have also posted that certificate, which I got it 3 years or 4 years before, which is very good for you. You will understand when is the medical innovation is there between the countries, how it is it has some complications. So that is very important.
Your screen is saying.
Yes, so content of the presentation. Now you can listen, then we'll do the final one. Yeah. So today we have a IPR, types of IPR, and also IPR offices in India and opportunities, and WIPO, the certificate which I mentioned. So our research scholars, they will help you if you have any problem, because you will get immediately a mail to your registration mail. You have to authenticate, then you have to come back. If you are a student, you have to post your ID card, you have to take a snap and you have to post it. Register number also you have to post it. So it is very good to get a knowledge and also to get a certificate. Okay. So next is Arun. Next is. Yeah. Third slide. Next slide. Okay. Previous slide. Yeah, could you check whether they are seeing the slides? Sir, they are seeing the slide. Is it?
Yeah, they're seeing.
Yeah. Okay, fine. So I would like to acknowledge two, one individual and our organization. One is Mr. Kumaran, who taught me the IPR, and then is the Institutions Innovation Council. We have been trained in fundamentally as well as basic as well as advanced one by the Institution Innovation Councils for last 6 years. There are a lot of aspects. Today we are going to see only the fundamentals. Okay, next please. Next slide please.
Arun, next slide.
There are property, we can be the tangible property, intangible property. Yeah, tangible property is if you can measure any property that is a tangible. It's a X, Y, Z direction if you say length, and it's a width and height if you say, and you can measure it, and value is measurable, is a tangible. IPR comes under intangible. If some invention is going to come from your mind, and if it is not easy to value it, you understand. So the invention can change your life as well as the world. So it's very important to consider intangible property. That is a negative right. So we are protecting a negative right means you are allowing a person. It's like you have a home and we have a door. You are allowing the person only who you want to enter in your home. The same way IPR. Only you are going to give a permission to the people who you are granting it. Otherwise they cannot use. So it is called negative right. That's very important. Please mind, it is not a positive right. It's a negative right. Next please. Types of IPR are already mentioned. There are 8 types: patent, trademark, copyright, trade secret, geographic indications. Next slide please. And also plant varieties and our integrated circuit is related to ECE. They know about the IC. Next please. Arun,
presentation.
Okay. There are patent like domain. Patent comes under invention. That is very important. What is invention? you should have a definition. If something comes first time in the world, it's an invention. So you may ask, is it really, we are trained, we should not scare any student or anyone researcher that you have to find something first time in the world. Even if incremental change, example, a drug is there, efficacy is better than earlier one, and the cost is better, so then it can be considered as a novel. Novelty should be there, inventive steps should be there, and industrial application should be there for any invention. 3 points. Please, once again repeat. For any invention, novelty should be there, inventive steps should be there, and industrial application should be there. We may have some invention. If nobody is going to buy, then there is no use. So invention should be some applicability. That's very important. Next slide, please. Okay. Trademark is the logo and symbol, which I already mentioned. Copyright, again, even if the class is now recorded, this comes under copyright. So it's very important because copyright can be stand-up comedy, even writing a book, or even the music notes, everything comes under copyright. You know, there are recent disputes between the famous music director and singer. So now the rule has changed. So the composer, singer, and background person who is giving music, lyrics, all they have a share on the song. So it is not like earlier. So people who are contributing for any IPR, they have a share. So the important point, many of the individual may not know that in a patent application, there will be two columns. One is applicant, next is inventors. Applicant is the owner of the invention. That is very important. Applicant is the owner of the invention. So if your name may be there, if you work in a software industry, there will be 1,000 programmer will be there, but applicant is only one company. It could be any private company. So applicant is the owner of the invention. That's very important. Yeah. Next, please. Next slide, please. Okay. Design is a shape. Probably you know that any shape of the material is called a design. In India, but in US, design is also considered as a patent. But in India, design is only a design application. So I would like to put an important point. In IPR law is territorial in nature. Law goes different from country to country. So it can have a unique law. We have a unique law in India, Section 3D, that we are going to see Novartis and cancer drug, which they lost it in India. A small case study, 3 studies, one from mechanical engineering, one from computer field, one from, we are going to see from a pharmacy drug. Next slide, please. Okay, I would like to put a few points which are like the 2 slides which are, you need to identify a problem like research here, then we are going to try to solve it in the unique way, then we are going to find an invention or intellectual property rights in this, and we need to protect it, and finally we are going to commercialize it. Many of the faculty members, they think that if you have in the CV, if the patent or IPR is there, it is enough. It is not that. If your patent should be commercialized, if it's not commercialized, it doesn't have any value. So I hope you understand. If the invention is there, if you have IPR, one of the IPRs is with you, you have to commercialize. Without commercialization, there is no value. Next slide, please. So I already mentioned that there are two slides which are. Next slide, please. Next, I already mentioned about this already. Next slide, please. Arun. So trademark, if you see the logo of trademark of many companies, there is a meaning in that. Example, if you see that Amazon, A to Z, they are selling products. They convey the message, the colors they use it. If I go on, I can take a lot of trademark and we can discuss, but only few. If you see a Toyota, you will see a car, immediately you know it's an automobile company. So they convey a message to the customer. Sometimes the trademark and the product will not be related. It will have totally different. Example, a wet grinder, maybe a South Bakia wet grinder. There is no connection because we cannot keep a logo or trademark wet grinder. So we have to put a name on that. So that is why South Bakia wet grinder is there. So that is one of the important points in trademark. There is also some points which I can say, but I don't know, is very easy, not easy to understand. Well-known trademark is there. There are some other points. I'm skipping that. Next, please. Next. Copyright. Copyright. I already mentioned that it's a. Hello. Hello. Okay. Hello.
Go ahead.
Sir, okay, sir, present, sir.
Go ahead.
Okay. Copyright. I already mentioned. If the talk is going to be recorded, it's going to be copyright. So that's already I've said. Next slide, please. Design already mentioned. Only the product outer look. Even a stapler, Gangaru stapler, they have 8 design applications. A stapler has 8 design. Even still now, every Friday, IPR office India is releasing a magazine. You can see a list of patents, list of IPRs. So if you have an imagination is there. That imagination is going to be used in a product. That product is very useful, and the companies will buy your design. So design is only outer. So it's very important. So you can contribute, you can commercialize. The important point is you have to commercialize and get money out of it. So if you are creative, you can do this. Next slide, please. Arun, next slide. So GI, as on today morning, I took 504 products in India. Karnataka tops #1 in GI products. Tamil Nadu second largest. So the reason is GI is a product which is made in that region for many years. So in case if you go to Thanjavur, you buy a Thanjavur silk saree. So if you go to Mysore sandal, you buy. So it's something like you go to Darjeeling tea, you buy. Tirupati laddu also comes under GI. So on. So people should not make a product and sell it as a Kanjipuram silk saree. They can make it as a silk saree, not Kanjipuram silk saree, because it has a definite pattern is there. So it comes under GI. The country, I have one more, next slide please. I have one more slide. You can see China tops in the world in GI products. The more the GI, it shows they are richer in the culture. It's very important. So you can see, I don't know, it's very simple. China tops #1. India is in the largest, the least one. But of course, it's 2018 data. Currently, today they have 504 GI products. So India is trying to increase its GI products. So each niche they make a small product, and the product is going to be sold by the community, the society. It's only one IPR which is not given to any individual, it's given to the society. Please remember, GI is not given to any individual, it's given to the society. Kanjipuram Silk Weaver Society will get the GI tag. So individual cannot put. Example, art plate, Thanjavur art plates, it's a GI tag. Next slide please. So I would like to put a few points because I skipped, the time is not there. Patent is generally awarded for 20 years and the plant varieties and so on. Next slide please. Next please. I'll give this slide to you so you can have it. So Arun, next. Or 2 times that one. Okay, this is about IPR office in India. Otherwise, I can give it comes under Ministry of Commerce and Industry in India. So you imagine the reason why they kept in the Ministry of Commerce and Industry, IPR, intellectual property rights, whatever you are doing that, it should be commercialized. That is why it comes under Ministry of Commerce and Industry. So under Ministry of Commerce and Industry, Bombay there is a head office is there. In Chennai office they took GI. Calcutta office exclusively they take it design. So there are, but all office they receive application. All the application now it's online. You can file yourself. Also you can through attorney you can file it. There are 2 chances again. You can file yourself. Like cases, we can fight our cases in a court ourselves, or we can appoint a lawyer. The same way here. Next slide, please. Okay. Most of the time, people think a mere addition, a mere change, a combination of 2 become a novelty. It's not novel. I already mentioned. Innovation is considered as a novelty. Yeah, steps should be novel, and finally industrial application should be there. The 3 should be followed. Next, please. These are the mere arrangement. Next, please. Please, next. Okay. Now we are going to come to the close of the session. As I said, we are going to take three case studies. First is pharmacy. So Navrat is a company from Switzerland. They have a drug called from imatinib mesylate. This drug is used for cancer, blood cancer. Is it right, sir? So they filed patent, and what they did in India, there is a Section 3D, a special law only in India. If they already got a patent for a product for some other purpose, they add a small addition and they again claim for patent, it's not possible. Section 3D says if already they is granted for a product which they have invented for some other application, they do a small change and they are claiming for some other application. It is one of the best drugs available as an oral drug available in the history, and it's an oral drug for a blood cancer. They have failed. The Indian court has squashed their patent. So they were angry because they invented a lot of money on the invention. The second case, please, next please. TVS Bajaj, you know the TVS flame bike, probably the second case study. It's again in between Bajaj has first invented button start. This is the first time in India they came. Then TVS followed that. There was a small dispute. So the case went for many years. Finally, court settled in this. Finally, the technology itself outdated. Next slide, please. I don't know whether I put it the two photos. Most of the people who knows about IPR, the left side, right side, many of you know it's a Microsoft, Bill Gates. But the left side, I don't know how many of you know. He is a person, Australian programmer. It's Unilock company. He has one of the best programmers. He wrote a program used for Windows. It should be for Windows security. Whenever the Windows starts, this program will run. What happened? Microsoft, Bill Gates tried to write. He asked his programmer to write a best program, but he failed. Finally, without his permission, he took this program and installed in his Windows and released it. So again, this is a big dispute. I don't want to go further. Finally, this person got money in unsettled. They settled themselves out of court. So we don't know how much they settled. Next, please. Next slide, please. Okay, there are courses like NPTEL, IIT in courses. You can do the courses where you will get a knowledge. There are vacancies available. Youngsters may think, what is the knowledge of getting a IPR knowledge? There are, as on date, I also posted in the WhatsApp group, vacancies there are 500. I think. Could you go to the next one? Could you go to the next slide, please? Okay, WIPO certificates, which I mentioned. Left side you will see PCT, Patent Cooperation Treaty. Right side is Innovation Medical Technologies. This is for a science or medical oriented. You can do it. I already said 60-page document. You have to do online, and you will get a certificate. You have to get a minimum 60 to 70% mark. That's the condition. But for PCT, you can do any number of attempts. You can, if you make a mistake, you have to do all the question once again. That's not any number of attempts you can do. Finally, you will get a very good certificate, and also you will get a knowledge. That's very important. Next, please. Okay. If you see that 553 vacancies as on today morning I took from a IPR website. As a youngster, you want a government job, central government job. If you have IPR knowledge and law, it's very important. Technical point you will see. The subject we are studying. Legal also should know IPR officers. You will get a government office, become a patent officer or a IPR office. You will get appropriate jobs. It is possible if you know the knowledge of IPR. So as on today there's in the website 553 vacancies are available. You can apply if you are interested. You should. It's also possible for the complete training. The private companies offering charging for 20 to 30,000 in Chennai and Bangalore. So you can go and you have to stay for 15 days. You will be trained. Then you can pass the exam. It is not so easy because drafting is very important. Next slide, please. So India is an innovation. Institution Innovation Council started by the present government in 2018. Now India is in the and its innovation ranking somewhere they retained 40th rank. Somewhere in the 80th rank they came down to they increased to 40th rank. So innovation is in India is increasing. That's the point. Not only conducting seminar, symposium or some other aspect, real innovation is happening in India. That is why the ranking also increasing. So for these youngsters, you need to do whatever you study in the subject, you do some innovation. Yeah, thank you. So next please. So summary, this is IPR awareness, it should be awareness, it should be there. Then researcher can file IPR. So when you go to job in a Japanese company, every day they file a patent. A Japanese company, they file every day one patent. That means they are increasing their wealth. So it is in your hand. So they want youngsters who are innovative persons. It is not just a mark. They don't see just a mark. If you are innovative, they are ready to give a job. Anywhere in the world you can go and progress. So thank you very much.